Hello everyone.
Hi there.
Well, it's yard sale season in Myrtle Beach.
We had a great yard selling day. Maybe not great, maybe good.
I think it's pretty good. So anyway, we wanted to share it with you. We'll go through and show you what we picked up and show you some recent sold so you get an idea of what we think we'll earn back on it. And it's a little different because we went separately this week. So we covered probably a lot more yard sales. So anyway, I think it's pretty good. So we can't wait to show it to you. My name's Greg.
I'm Robin.
And we go by
Fresh Direct.
Should have been talking. Well, there was a little panoramic of everything we found. So now we'll just start going through it and sharing with you what we paid for it. And like I said, we'll throw a few comps up on the screen. Robin's filming. She's on the other side of me. So since we split up, she's going to have to tell you what she paid because I really don't know. But we'll just start here. So we got a pair of really nice clean pair of Uggs and a pair of Bionic slippers.
So those were $2 each.
So $2 each on these, and I mean they're like new, aren't they? They're really good. So $4 there. Then we've got some assorted just golf head covers. We actually do pretty good with these at our retail store. Not only do we sell online, but we also have a retail store we operate here in Myrtle Beach. So those will go there. So some head covers. And this is actually an 8-track player. So I don't know. We'll see. Did you look it up at all?
No, I found it.
It's pretty cool. You know, we had somebody in the store one day asking for an 8-track player. And then some, what kind of shoes? Some Nike shoes. I guess those are a kid size. So I don't know what you paid for this little stack.
We paid $5 for all of it.
$5 for all that. So be interesting, one, to see if this works, and two, what that goes for. All right, coming over, follow me this way. All right, so we got some assorted video games, some Xbox original, some Xbox 360. I know this is going to be a good one. And I'm not sure about the rest of the titles. There's probably some decent ones in there. And then what are these? Just coolers? Just styrofoam coolers?
Yep.
Oh, with ice packs. And we put these in our store. Coolers do really, really good. We are just across the road from the beach and the campgrounds, our retail store. So people, they're always coming in looking for a quick fix cooler.
So I've got to tell a story about the games and the coolers. Like, we were headed home, right? We had $4 left of our budget.
Okay.
And
we do go out with a budget.
We do. And I had kids with me, and they're like, Mama, keep going. You can't get anything for $4. So I went to that yard sale, and I spent my $4, and that is what I got. All those games and the 2 coolers.
For $4.
For $4. The kids were, like, amazed.
I'm amazed. That's pretty good. I think that one's probably like about a $30 game, that the Grand Theft Auto double. And then I don't know about this blender.
$5.
$5. That could be eBay or the store, probably.
Probably.
Okay. Then we've got, what shirts go together?
Those 5.
So we got a Goonies t-shirt. I don't know, a little owl.
Like how many licks? Yeah.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of the whatever?
Yeah.
We got him. Don't Tread on Me. I don't know who this, we don't know what this is. Like a globe in a hand. And a Pink Floyd. For
$5.
So about $1 a piece on the t-shirts. We'll take that. A lot of this stuff really is store inventory. I mean, if something's worth it, we'll put it on eBay, right? But we do really well with graphic tees also at the store. I'll keep going. I picked these up. They're just PC games. Heroes 5, Baldur's Gate. I think I overpaid for these, to be honest. I gave him $8 for both of them. But I honestly thought they would be worth a little more than they are, and I did a quick scan after the fact, and they were really not worth that much. So, my mistake of the day. We'll be all right then. Two really good finds here. 2 Scotty Cameron head covers. The Golo, and I think that's a 2016 cover. But anyway, tell me about where you got those.
Again, headed home.
Okay.
And they were just laying on the driveway, and I asked her how much she wanted for them. She says, "How much would you like to pay for them?" I said, $3. She said, "Okay."
Each?
Nope.
3 for both.
Yep. And how much did you list them for?
Well, this one's listed for $70 plus ship, and this one's listed, I think, for about $50, and those are very much in line, $40 or $50, I can't remember, with solds. So anything Scotty Cameron, that's a be on the lookout, truly, because it just sells for big money. So anyway, we got those listed already. This was my last stop of the day, and I just came across, there's tons of clothes out there. I almost didn't even stop because we don't really need clothes. We just had that big pre-estate sale haul, but I got out and looked, and he had some really good deals. It's all a little bit smaller size, but he had jeans, and they're all buckle, like BKE. That's buckle, right? Again, some smaller sizes, but they're in good shape. Some of them are distressed different ways. Just anyway, he had 3 pair for $10, so I got 6 pair of jeans.
Are they men's or women's?
I think they're women's. They're like I know they are.
Okay.
I think they all are. Like this is the BKE Peyton, and it's a size 29. So that's going to be women's. But I think I don't know what he did, but he was talking to another guy that was there about how they do the distressing and all that. So I don't know if he used to work for him or was a buyer. I really have no idea. But then he also had shirts for $1. So I grabbed a couple, like, an Affliction tee. This is just like a buckle brand. Again, I don't think any of this is worth huge amounts of money, but again, the shirts were $1 and the pants were 3 for $10, and then he had shoes for $2. So I got a couple of pair of Hey Dudes. Both of those are Hey Dudes. They got some wear, but I think they'll be okay in the store for a few dollars above that.
We sell Hey Dudes really well in the store.
Yeah, you're the shoe expert in the store, and then we sell Vans pretty good there too. So a couple pair of Vans. So all in, all this from this stop was $36. All right, moving along. I picked this cooler up just at a random stop. It was $2, and I figured, it's not really a cooler. It's like a water jug thing, but I figured it would be okay at the store for more than $2 because, like I said, people going to the beach and stuff pick stuff like that up. The toaster you got, $2, or that's what it says on it.
That's what it says, but we also bought those jerseys.
Okay, all right.
At the same place as the toasters.
Okay, so these jerseys are good, especially this Dwayne Wade one. I can't get it down, but you can see it. I've already listed both of these jerseys. They're Nike dry fits. I can't remember what I listed Dwayne Wade
79.
For. 79. The only thing that might hurt it a little bit, it is a smaller size. It's a medium, and I think this is actually like a youth extra large. So the size will hurt them a little bit, but they're really good finds. So you got those two and the toaster for
$20.
$20. So we're in good shape there, I feel like. Moving along, are we switching sizes? I didn't say that right. Here I am. We had to move around in the garage here. All right, let me clear these shoes first, and then I'll go to the golf clubs. All right. 2 hats, they were 50 cents each. It's just a Salty Life and then an all-day IPA. I can't help picking up beer branded stuff. I don't know why. I think it sells okay. And then these Adidas were $3, so $4 here for this. And they're in pretty good shape. This was towards the end of the day. I debated on them. They were $2. They do have some wear on them up here, and they're a little dirt, a little dingy. But I thought for $2 I'd grab them. They have some sort of writing on them, which is supposed to be there. I guess it's got something to do with soccer or something, Italia, Forza. Anyway, so got those for $2. This was my very first purchase of the day. Just a pair of Vibram Sole combat boots. I've sold these before. I want to say you can get about $40 for them. I'm not sure, but I paid $5. We'll have some comps for you probably. And then some FootJoy golf shoes, or I guess they're golf shoes. I don't know. I think they are golf shoes. But anyway, they're FootJoy. They were $5. So pick those up. I just thought they were clean and nice enough. So probably moving in here, probably my best find of the day, and it was early, is this right here. So I got this record player. It's just one of those little cheap Crosley record players, but they sell in our store. A pair of like new On Cloud shoes, women's 8.5. These 4 golf branded hats. A Callaway, a TaylorMade, 2 TaylorMades, and a Wilson staff hat. And then this bag of clubs. There was also an album, a Queen Greatest Hits double album. I've already took it to the store and priced it for $20 at the store. And then these clubs. And he brought them out, and I really thought it was going to be higher priced, because it's a really nice TaylorMade bag, stand bag. You've got a TaylorMade R15 5 wood. You've got a CM2 TaylorMade approach wedge, an older Cleveland pitching wedge. Then you got just some lower end clubs like a Adams 3 hybrid. There's an old King Cobra driver. I don't even know what that is. Another older King Cobra. That's actually decent there. That baffler, that's probably $20, maybe 25 with the cover. A couple other assorted clubs. Anyway, little towel, all that stuff we can sell. So I thought he was going to be like $75 or so. It's just what I had in my mind. I was, can we negotiate? And he said, how about 25? So no negotiation needed. We just took it because, these 2 clubs are going to be, I've already listed them. I can't remember how much, but probably close to $100 or so, maybe more for those 2 clubs. But anyway, all of it together was $40. So the clubs, the bag, the record player, the On Cloud shoes, the 4 hats, and then that Queen record, it was $40 for everything. So that was by far my best find of the day. All right, moving along, we'll work our way over to this corner. So a Playmate cooler.
$2.
$2 for the store. All right, I'm going to save this a little bit to last.
Okay.
So here we've got, these were by themselves, right? You said?
Yes.
So brand new Nikes.
Mm-hmm. We did pay up for those, in my opinion. It was $10 for those.
Okay. Oh, will they go on eBay probably, or the store?
I'm not sure.
They are, I don't know what they are, Air Max. Yeah, they're nice though. All right, so those were by themselves. Then we got these. Are those Air Force Ones?
I think so.
Anyway, some sort of Nike shoe.
We paid $8 for those.
Okay, I'm gonna set this out of the way. And then we love to buy these record players, these all-in-ones. They play CDs, they play cassettes, and I don't think that one has the remote with it, does it? Maybe it does.
I don't know.
Anyway, some of them have a remote. These sell almost immediately in our store for $75 is what we price them for in our store, and you paid?
I paid $35 for that one.
$35, so we'll make about $40 on it because no fees in our store. Shoes, and this was part of it.
Mm-hmm.
A Def Leppard sweatshirt.
That was $2.
$2. Okay, so that clears this little section, and then heading into this was your near end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got coffee pots aplenty. You can see they're stacked all the way down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coffee pots. Batman just bit the dust. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes of Huggies sensitive wipes.
How many's in there? There's like packages in there.
352 wipes, it says. I don't know. I don't see how many packages.
Okay.
You want me to open one?
No, it's fine.
Okay. And then some assorted sunscreen, mouthwash. Is that sunscreen or
Yeah.
oil, whatever? Some Listerine. Probably all stuff for the store, right?
Correct.
And again, keep in mind, like I said, we are right by the campgrounds. So campers, they come over and they're always picking stuff like this up because we'll be cheaper than Walmart.
So what we normally do is we get our Walmart app out and scan the product and see how much Walmart sells it for, and then we go a little bit less than that.
And it does really well. So anyway, I'll let you finish talking about this find.
So it was a guy that bought truckloads of stuff. Like he would just buy a truckload at a time and sells it online, and then once a year he has a big yard sale, and it was actually a community yard sale. And I asked him how much he wanted for the coffee pots, and he said $5. I said, so they're open box? And he said, yes. He said, but if they don't work, you can bring them back to me. You know where I live.
Which we probably wouldn't do that.
We would not.
But anyway, so yeah, the boxes they've had better days, but
all of them will go to the store or the consignment area in the flea market. So I'm not too worried about the boxes.
And again, this is the kind of stuff, people get down there and they forgot their coffee pot, they're camping, or there's got broken transit or whatever. We sell so many Keurigs and coffee pots and stuff down there. It's just, it really amazes me. But so this will do really good down there. Any idea how they'll price out yet?
I haven't scanned them or anything, so we'll see.
More to come on that.
Yeah.
But anyway, there will be priced at more than $5. So all in all, I really don't know the total on how much we spent. I don't know. Robin spent all of her money. I didn't spend all of mine. I didn't find as much. But anyway, all in all, I think we had a pretty good day. I think this is going to turn out well for us. Let us know what you think. Hopefully, if you're out yard selling, it's a great day for you as well. But we're here in Myrtle Beach. We're right in the midst of it. There's more yard sales than you can get around to. I mean, it's one community yard sale after another right now. So it's a little aggravating, but you can't get to all of them. But also the competition is spread out a lot more. So if you get fortunate and you get into a community one where all the other resellers in this area hadn't flocked to, you turn out pretty good. If you see that there are a bunch of resellers, sometimes I'll just
Go to the next one.
move right along, So, but anyway, we appreciate you watching. If you like this kind of content, give us a subscription, give us a like, thumbs up, all that stuff. Leave us a comment. We're new to YouTube, so we'd love to have you come along with us in our journey as we get out and see what we can find. That's all I got to say.
Thank you.